Hey, what is up, folks? Zerofatzreturns here, coming at you on behalf of adventuresontheriver.com, the place where you can earn a full-time income selling on Amazon. Or I should say the place where I teach you how to earn a full-time income selling on Amazon, because the site's not going to do it for you. You'll have to figure out how to do it. Yeah, and in the end, ultimately, if you earn a full-time income using Amazon or anything else, it's because you did it. You made it happen. That's going to be the case no matter what. No website's going to do it for you. You will make it happen. And because you will make it happen, you'll appreciate it that much more. But anyways, it's funny. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today about, well, I'll tell you a little bit of story. I want to talk to you a little bit today about knowing the path and walking the path and fear. Knowing the path, walking the path, and fear. I know, maybe that doesn't make sense to you. Maybe you don't understand what I'm talking about. That's okay. I'll tell you a story. If you watched my last channel, the Zerofatzreturns channel, it got shut down, but if you used to watch that channel, I put a few videos up there about me going to the dentist, right? You're like, Zerofatzreturns, what does that have to do with business? What does that have to do with making money? Well, I'll tell you what, man. Here's what it has to do with it. When it comes to being independent and working for yourself and trying to move in that direction away from your job, there's an element of fear. There's an element of risk. And I want you to know, man, I started developing this fear of the dentist several years ago. And it started out with me just like canceling my dentist appointment. And it got to where like I hadn't been to the dentist for like a year because I had canceled my dentist appointment after dentist appointment after dentist appointment. And I was just like developing this fear, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger. And pretty soon, man, I was so damn afraid of going to the dentist. Like I was like having anxiety. I tell you what, it got so bad. Like I remember, man, sitting in the dentist chair. That dentist had numbed me up, and I was sitting there numb. You know how like they'll numb you up, then they'll leave, and then they'll go do another patient, then they'll come back and work on you. That dentist had numbed me up, and I was sitting there waiting. And my mind was just like, and I just kind of latched on to this idea in my mind, like, man, I could probably just get on out of here and reschedule this thing, I think I just get on out here and reschedule this thing. That's what I started thinking, and my mouth was numb, you guys. I'd already been Novocaine'd up, you know? But that little idea in the back of my mind, man, it got bigger and bigger and bigger, and then pretty soon, man, I'm getting out of the chair, and I'm walking out. And this is the worst thing. The dentist catches me in the hallway. She's like, "Hey, where are you going?" And I was like, I gotta go pick up my little daughter from school. Gotta remember, I'm not a good liar. It was like noon. I didn't have to pick her up until 3. And she's like, "Whoa." I said, I'll just reschedule. You know, I gotta go pick her up. You know, it's time for me to go pick her up. Hey, we'll reschedule it. And I'm trying to play it off, right? She's like, "Well, what time you gotta pick her up?" And I was like, 3? And she's like, "Well, it's only noon. We could probably, come on, let's go sit back. We can do this. You know, we can fit it in. You're fine." And I was like, all right. You know, I go ahead and go sit back in there because I'm kind of like, okay, I've been caught, you know. And I go sit back in the chair because, you know, I'm still a man. I'm trying not to act like I'm pussying out here, you know. And so I go back and I sit in the chair, right? And I sit down, and I'm like freaking out, but I'm trying to like hold it in, right? Now listen, guys, I understand this fear of the dentist is irrational. I understand it's people every day handle the dentist no problem. It's just a part of everyday life, going to the dentist and having your teeth checked up on or worked on. No reason why I should have this fear, but there it is anyway. So she starts to drill, man. This dentist barely touches my tooth, and I put my hands up. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. That's it. I'm done. I'm like, that's it. I'm done. And she's like, "Well, what's wrong?" And I said, and then I just gotta face up to it, right, you guys? I just gotta man up and be like, all right, look, I'm sorry. It's not you. But I gotta tell you something. I'm terrified. I am absolutely like terrified right now of this situation. I got to like just get out of here. I'm sorry. I don't know what it's gonna take. I'm gonna have to do sedative dentistry or something, man. I don't want all the teeth in my mouth to fall out, but like I can't handle this right now. So listen, worst day of my life, you guys. I felt like such a coward walking out of there. So what happened? It took me months of soul searching to finally build up the courage to get back to a dentist. I had to find another dentist. Finally, I had the balls. I just bit my, I just bared down and took it and just got it done. And then that was an amazing feeling when I finally got done going to the dentist and came out, and I was like, yes, I did it. I did it. I overcame that fear because, man, when I got up and I left that day, I had no idea how that was going to cripple me, that idea of not going and that feeling of cowardice and that feeling of failure, But it did. It really did. And then the feeling of joy and accomplishment when I actually went to the dentist, had my teeth worked on, and left after that, it was amazing. So I'm telling you this story because I came back from the dentist today, and I hadn't been in about a month and a half, and I was like, I wanted to cancel my appointment, But I didn't. I went. I knew I had to go, and I went and I did it. Okay, whatever. That was a long story. How does it relate? Okay, well, listen, fear is a part of what's going to stop you from making money yourself. It's a part of what's going to keep you from giving up on your 9-to-5 job, your 45, 48-hour-a-week job. It's what's going to cripple you, okay? Fear will do you in. And so I got a website, called adventuresontheriver.com. It'll teach you a lot of things about making money independently. It will, okay? But that's only knowing the path. And there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. Okay? And in between there somewhere lies a whole bunch of fear and a whole bunch of self-doubt and a whole bunch of obstacles that you're going to have to overcome. So what I propose to you today is come to terms with your fear and start walking the path. Because knowing the path is not going to get you anywhere. Only walking the path will get you somewhere. So anyways, I hope this video has been helpful to you guys. I hope it meant something to you. I don't mind sharing my personal fears, my personal failures with you if it'll help you. That's all I got for you, man. Walk the path. Knowing the path won't get you anywhere. Only walking the path will get you where you need to be. Anyways, that's all I got. I'll catch up with you guys next time. Peace.